In the shadows of our ordinary world, there exist places where the veil between the living and the dead is said to be thin. These are the corners of our globe that whisper tales of the unseen, the unexplained. They hold an undeniable allure, a pull that draws the curious and the brave, enticing with their rich history and chilling legends. They beckon us to question the reality we know, to seek answers in the unknown. Dare we venture into these realms where the inexplicable reigns? Every haunted place holds a tale, etched in time, waiting to be heard. Our foray into the past begins with the ancient civilizations where the notion of haunted places and ghostly apparitions was as real as the air they breathed. The Egyptians, for example, believed in the Ka, a spiritual double that lingered after death. They constructed elaborate tombs, not just as final resting places, but as homes for these Ka spirits. Disturbances of these sacred spaces were said to invoke the wrath of the Ka. In ancient Rome, restless spirits known as lemures were said to roam the earth, causing mischief and fear. It was believed that these spirits were the souls of those who had died violently or prematurely. The Romans held the Lemuralia, a festival aimed at appeasing these restless spirits. Fast forward to medieval Europe, haunted castles and ghostly sightings became woven into the very fabric of their folklore. Chilling tales of spectral knights and ghostly damsels echoed through the stone corridors of the old castles. Some of the most famous haunted places today, such as the Tower of London, trace their ghostly origins back to these times. Across the globe in Japan, the belief in yurei, or vengeful spirits, became prominent. These spirits were thought to be individuals who had met tragic or violent ends. Their stories are etched into places like the Aokigahara forest, known as the Sea of Trees, a place that has become synonymous with the supernatural. From the ancient tombs of Egypt to the haunted castles of Europe, from the Roman Lemuralia to Japan's Sea of Trees, every culture has its unique ghost stories and haunted places. These stories, passed down through generations, have become a part of our collective cultural heritage. They not only reflect our deepest fears, but also our innate curiosity about the unknown. As we delve deeper into the past, the tales grow darker and more mysterious. Behind the creaking doors and dimly lit corridors, stories of the departed linger. Our journey takes us to the realms of the unknown, to places where shadows dance and whispers echo. We've all heard tales of ghostly apparitions, but few have experienced them firsthand. Today we delve into some of these chilling narratives. In the heart of England, the historic Tower of London stands, a monument of time and tales of the past. But beyond its stony facade, the spirits of the beheaded, the betrayed and the bereaved are said to roam. The most famous of these is perhaps the ghost of Anne Boleyn. Beheaded in 1536, she is often seen wandering near the chapel of St. Peter ad Vincula, where she's buried, her spectral form carrying her severed head under her arm. Across the pond in the United States, the old Eastern State Penitentiary in Pennsylvania has its share of eerie tales. Solitary confinement drove many prisoners to madness, and it's believed that their tormented spirits still linger. Visitors and staff have reported hearing unexplained footsteps, wails and whispers, a chilling reminder of the penitentiary's dark past. In the Far East, Aokigahara Forest in Japan, also known as the Sea of Trees, holds a haunting reputation. The dense forest has witnessed numerous tragic events, and many claim to have seen apparitions or heard disembodied voices echoing through the trees. Each of these places carries a legacy, a narrative spun from the experiences of those who've dared to venture within their eerie embrace. Each echoing footstep, each flickering shadow, and each whispered word contributes to their haunting lore. Yet it's crucial to remember that these accounts are often subjective, influenced by the power of suggestion and heightened emotions. Nevertheless, they offer a fascinating insight into the human fascination with the unknown, the unseen, and the unexplained. These tales, whether you believe them or not, have a way of lingering in our minds, don't they? In the world of the paranormal, science too has its say. In the quest to explain the inexplicable, science offers a few theories that may debunk some of our spectral encounters. First up is infrasound. This is sound below the range of human hearing, but that doesn't mean it goes unnoticed. Infrasound can cause feelings of unease or dread and can even cause physical symptoms like chills or a sense of being watched. Some scientists believe that natural phenomena or machinery can create these low-frequency sounds which our brains interpret as a ghostly presence. Next on the scientific slate is electromagnetic fields, or EMFs. You might be familiar with these from ghost hunting shows that use EMF meters to detect spectral activity. But could these readings simply be due to natural causes? High levels of EMFs can cause hallucinations, disorientation, and even the feeling of being touched. Some researchers suggest that haunted locations might have higher levels of EMFs, leading to these ghostly experiences. Finally, we can't overlook the power of suggestion. Our minds are incredibly powerful and can easily be influenced by our beliefs and expectations. If you're told a place is haunted, you're more likely to interpret ordinary events as paranormal. Is that creaking door just old hinges, or is it a spectral visitor? Perhaps these scientific theories provide comfort, or perhaps they only add another layer of mystery to our haunted world. Whether whispered as bedtime stories or explored in the dead of night, haunted places continue to captivate us. There's an undeniable allure in the unknown, a fascination that seeps into our consciousness, wrapping its tendrils around our minds and hearts. It's a curiosity that transcends age, culture, and time, drawing us into the shadowy realms of the inexplicable and the supernatural. This fascination has left indelible imprints on our culture. It has breathed life into countless works of literature, from the spine-chilling tales of Edgar Allan Poe to the ghostly narratives of Stephen King. It's echoed in the eerie soundtracks of horror films and the hushed whispers of ghost stories around campfires. The paranormal, with its enigmatic charm, has woven itself into the fabric of our society, shaping our perceptions of the unseen world. It's a testament to our collective yearning to explore the unknown, to challenge our understanding of reality. As we part ways, remember, the world is full of mysteries, and the line between the living and the dead may not be as clear as we think.